starting this list with another world with my smartphone. This is an anime you might not actually expect to be in a list of Invincible main characters, but we cannot ignore the fact that our main character was given immeasurable powers by God himself, and as far as the anime showed, our main character is quite possibly the most strongest being in that universe. If you haven't watched it yet, this is a isekai harem anime with a very light-hearted theme and adventure. The story follows a boy named Tuya, who gets mistakenly struck by lightning and dies, and as an apology God reincarnates him in another world. I actually enjoyed it quite much, but I wouldn't say it's a good anime, rather it's a fun one. Moving on, we have the daily life of the Immortal King. With the increasing popularity of anime, China is also putting effort to make some great shows. The story of this anime follows Wang, who's a cultivation genius, and has achieved a new realm every 2 years since he was a year old. He is a near-invincible existence with powers far beyond his control. But as soon as he turns 16, he faces his greatest battle yet, senior high school. We follow his life in high school as he makes some friends and foes. I really want to experience more Chinese anime, however, most of the times the language throws me off. And I believe that's a hindrance to its popularity. Next up is The God of High School. The God of High School is the anime adaptation of the manhwa with the same name. Since it was very good with a great story, everyone essentially expected a banger anime, but sadly the anime adaptation wasn't something excellent. It was good, but due to the high expectations the results went downwards. Regardless, it's still a good show I want everyone to check out. The story starts off with a tournament named God of High School where contestants fight each other for one wish to be granted. We follow our main character Jean Mori along with his friends as they participate in the tournament as well. However, there is a bigger story to be unraveled, and I don't want to spoil anything. Next we have The Misfit of Demon King Academy. The first advice I would give to someone before watching this anime is, don't take it seriously, because if you do, then you won't be able to laugh and enjoy it. Our main character is so overpowered that he can kill people with his heartbeat. While I found the first episode to be pretty intriguing, it gradually took a pretty generic route. Here you will not find our main character struggle with anything because he's just that much overpowered. Also, the second season is announced, and I'm waiting and hoping it will be much more enjoyable. Coming in next is The Devil is a Part-Timer. This anime aired in 2013, when isekai genre was starting to get popular, and after 7 damn years a new sequel was announced. Although there is no confirmation when it's going to be airing, I still couldn't be any more happier. The story follows Demon Lord Satan, who was defeated by the hero Emilia, on his quest to conquer the continent. He is then forced to flee along with his loyal general Alciel. They find themselves stranded in modern-day Tokyo. Later they learn more about this world and tries to find a way to get back to their home. Surprisingly, Satan assumes the guise of a human named Sadao Mao and begins working at McDonald's, a local fast food restaurant, for covering their living expenses. Next on the list is The Disastrous Life of Saiki K. If you want a comedy anime with one of the most badass and cool main character, then this anime is for you. Our main character Saiki has psychic abilities, and he's like a god who can do anything with his powers. But despite all of that, he always wants to lead a normal life and hides his powers from others. But that certainly never always happens with him because of the people around him. In conclusion, The Disastrous Life of Saiki K is a very original and hilarious comedy anime, full of lovable characters that will make you laugh from start to end. Next we have Mob Psycho 100. Our main character Mob is a 14-year-old kid attending a school. However, he has special psychic powers. Many events in the story causes his powers to go unstable, and Mob finds himself difficult to be normal. If you didn't know yet, this anime is from the same person who made One Punch Man. And you can practically say that by looking at the main character's eyes. He's basically the kid version of Saitama when he had hair, that is. Overall, it was a great anime to watch, and I suggest everybody to give it a go. Moving on, we have Overlord. Overlord is a very popular and loved isekai anime that features an anti-hero protagonist. Due to this feature, the anime quickly became very impressive and enjoyable. Overlord is an anime that truly lives up to its title. Our favorite Lord Ainz is truly the overlord of the world in which the story resides in. Our main character is a literal skeleton, more precisely, he's a human who's trapped in a game world as an undead. The anime is very entertaining and immersive to watch. They did an excellent job in portraying our main character as an evil and merciless person, and I'm eagerly waiting for Season 4 to come. Next on the list is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, more commonly known as Slime Isekai. This is undoubtedly the most popular isekai anime right now, and it does deserve it, especially after the airing of Season 2 Part 2, when many new elements and characters were introduced. Our main character is a 37-year-old guy who gets stabbed to death and gets reincarnated as a slime with OP abilities. The first season was pretty fun and lighthearted, but it starts getting a bit dark afterwards. I really love the story and can't wait for the anime to get more sequels. And last but not the least, the star of the show is none other than One Punch Man. One Punch Man is an anime that doesn't need any explanations, because the title simply summarizes the whole show in 3 words. The story is about a man named Saitama, who's a hero for fun, and he is so powerful that every single enemy he comes across gets defeated by a single punch from him. Of course, I don't have to say how popular this anime is, since it's naturally one of the most popular anime in history, and that's mostly because of how the story was executed. Nothing is more enjoyable than watching our favorite bald hero one-punching every enemy.